just wanted to jump on and talk about a bit of a health issue that I've got going on. And I've mentioned before that I got high blood pressure, but yesterday it peaked like really bad, like above. Well, let's put it this way: it was out of range on my monitor, yeah, and I felt fucking terrible. And this was obviously after taking my my medications. And hopefully I'll have an appointment today with a doctor again to have a look at my medication. Yesterday I picked up my CPAP machine. Last night was the first night of wearing it, and to be honest with you, it wasn't too bad. And the readings at the end of it said I'd scored 70, which was quite good for the first night, and I only had 0.2 episodes of stopping breathing. So it's obviously doing its job, and it weren't too much of a problem, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping, with the continuous use of that, maybe it will drop my blood pressure as well. But I'm sick of being told that it's just pure anxiety what's wrong with me, right? I've had every test imaginable done to me right now, and they're saying, no, this is normal, that's normal, all your heart's fine, and blah blah blah, on it goes, everything's fine, all the bloods are normal, and yet I'm still getting these episodes of hypertensive urgencies. They don't stay up there, even though some days they're right up there, but they don't stay in the urgency state. Hence why I don't go to hospital, because I'm not presenting any of the symptoms of like chest pain and all the other bits and pieces when you're really bad. It's just obscenely high blood pressure, which makes me feel fucking awful when it triggers the anxiety. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about this is because it's got worse since the breakup. Before the breakup, I started to have it, but now it's worse than ever. And trying to cope with it on my own is an absolute fucking nightmare. I can't tell you how many times I sit on the internet and research absolutely everything. I Google every single symptom, and I know it's wrong. I know you're not meant to do that. I know you should just talk to your GP and that's the end of it. But I live in that amount of fear and do suffer with that anxiety that I need to fucking know, and it's not doing me any favours at all. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, where I am today, has this got anything to do with the breakup? I think it has. I'm only having one sugar in my cup of tea, and I've got a cup of tea here, and I'm not having any milk in it at the minute neither. I'm having it black. I'm walking every day. My diet is pretty good now. I don't eat from 8 p.m. till midday the next day now, so there's a good period of fasting going on there. For me lunch, when I'm at work, I usually eat chicken and some vegetables, or a piece of salmon. And then in the evenings, my son sometimes cooks me a dinner, but I don't really snack. If I do, it's unsalted peanuts. So that's it. My diet's changed. I'm trying to look after myself a little bit better. Obviously, at the weekends, it changes, but for the majority of the time, I'm looking after myself. But I don't know. I'm at my wits' end. I'm struggling to cope with it all. If I could get the health thing sorted out, I think my mind would find a little bit of peace there, and I could move forward. But at the moment, I tell you, it's just so fucking awkward. Bear in mind, it's not every day. Some days I feel a lot better than others, but some days, like yesterday, I feel absolutely fucking terrible, and it just wipes me. Just wipes me out for the day. I'm not very productive whatsoever. So who knows what's going on? But that's my update. Thanks for your comments once again. There's been some good ones, and the chap that emailed me, thanks for that. That was nice. Yeah, I shall catch up with you again soon.